when you out and it all falls down. Sorry.
Well, you know the time of the
It's
video
fitting.
now.
It's fitting though. Okay.
It's fitting.
I'm sorry, guys.
So no problem. But I like to say my name is Mark.
And my name is Alexis.
It's our YouTube channel called the
Couples Corner.
Today we're going to be talking about the rise, and I don't want to say fall, but it's kind of like a fall of grace from
the rise and fall of Kanye West.
Yeah,
he wants to be nice and shit, but no, he's falling. He's down there. It's pretty down there.
So the reason why we wanted to make a video about Kanye was just we've had a conversation. It was just like Kanye was so iconic. He is still iconic, but he's not the same. Like everybody always talks about, we miss the old Ye, and yeah, we do miss the old Ye. It's just ever since he's been with Kim, and then him losing his mother about 12 years ago. So
I think it was 2008. I think it was 8, because that's 808s Heartbreak. Whenever that shit came out.
Yeah,
it was that year.
But before we get into that, as we all know, Kanye came up as a producer, off from the South Side of Chicago.
Wait, before we get to that, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And make sure you click that bell, so you can get them notifications.
Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot to say. Thank you. Appreciate that. So Kanye did, like I said, come up as a producer from Chicago. He got his big break, and he was signed to Rockefeller Records. Dame Dash, Jay, Kareem Biggs, and he made his name as a producer, producing for basically everybody in the industry. What Kanye meant to me, I started listening to Kanye really when his first album dropped, when Through the Wire came out. That's when I heard Kanye, listened to him and stuff like that, and just the samples that he always put in his music was
every song.
Well,
so every song don't have a sample? Every song got a sample.
Yeah, it's not a sample, but I guess he was able to pull that sample and just make it somewhat new, but somewhat like he was able to put the old crowd and the new crowd together. And the stuff that he was spitting, he sounded really inspired. Like, he sounded like, I'm not just a producer, I'm a rapper.
He went through, when he first came out, he was woke to me, because that's when he was working with, Mos Def and Talib Kweli and Common and John Legend, and, that's when he was still, yeah. So.
And he had classic, his first album, Graduation, classic. Late Registration, classic in my eyes. Graduation. Then he had 808 Heartbreaks.
I could go without that video.
But he birthed a lot of.
I could still go without.
He birthed a lot of rappers.
I could go without that. I could go without it. Whatever.
But okay. And then he had 808s and Heartbreaks, and then it was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah. So really, the first 5.
And then he had to Watch the Throne.
It's slowly. Do you count that? That's him and Jay-Z. Well, Watch the Throne was before. That was before. I thought that was like an 06.
Watch the Throne was 2011.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't know that.
2011.
My bad. Oh, this came out in 2011.
Yeah, Watch the Throne. I was almost 10 years old.
Yeah. I thought it was early. I thought it was older than that. I thought it was like early. Okay.
His Graduation came out 2004.
Oh, this was after Jay-Z's retirement 5 times. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, yeah. So my favorite Kanye album out of those five is definitely My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I mentioned it in an earlier video before, um, about the questions video, about Do You Really Know Me video, which if you haven't watched it,
Go back
watch
into
it.
our archive and go look.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna even lie though. I had stopped. I had gave up on Kanye after 808s and Heartbreak, so I didn't listen to like none of his CDs after that. And then Mark was like, "You have to listen to My Beautiful Twisted for Dark Twisted Fantasy," and I was like, "Okay." When I tell you, I can listen to this whole album without skipping a song, because when me and Mark went on a little road trip a while back, we listened to the whole album, and I was like, "It was the shit, man!" Like, so appalled the fucking beat. Fucking ridiculous. It's the perfect words. This shit is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, and I feel like I ain't gonna lie, like I've always liked Kanye. Like my sister used to think I was crazy because she was like, "You listen to that lame ass shit." I was like, "Nah, I fucks with Kanye." Like I really, we talking about all the way from Jesus Walks Kanye. Like I fucked with Kanye. Like Overnight Celebrity, producing all this shit. I fucked with Kanye, and then like I never have liked his personality because he's always been a little arrogant. Don't really like that, but his music, I can't even lie. Like I didn't even realize how much stuff he had produced until I didn't really get into producers until I met Mark, because I knew, the songs people did. The only producers everybody knows, is like Timbaland and Pharrell, or like Scott Storch or Dre, whatever. But I knew Kanye did his own stuff, but I didn't know how much of other people's stuff he did. And I was just like, man, I mean, they do talented, and that's why it sucks, because sometimes when you get around the wrong people, in his case, he got around the wrong crowd, the wrong family, and his mom passed away. And I don't know what it's like to lose a parent. Well, in a sense, I do, but I don't know what it's like for a parent to die, and it's like he's never coped with it well. So that's turned into depression and drug use and him not being mentally stable. And I feel like because he's not around the right family, his wife and their family, he's not going to ever get the help he needs until he escapes that family. And I know it sounds a little dramatic when I say escape, but it really sounds like he's in the movie Get Out. That's what it seemed like, because I don't really think Kim care about him. I don't know how they got together that long. I don't know how they stay together that long, but now he trapped. He got fucking 4 kids by the bitch. So it's like I'm not gonna down him like everybody else does. I really feel bad for him, and I really want him to get help. I really think he needs help, and until he gets help, y'all gonna have to just deal with his back and forth rants like he be having. Like he really, really needs help, honestly. And honestly, I'm not gonna say it's up to Jay-Z, but I feel like he cares about Jay-Z, and Jay-Z's like a big brother to him. So I really feel like Jay-Z might have to be the one to reach out to him. Like,
there's only so much you can do, though.
But do you feel like he's tried? Because he kind of distanced himself after he married her anyway. After he started dating her. So it's like,
yeah, but
do you feel like he's even tried? Or you feel like he's just like, whatever, he a lost cause?
I don't think he gave up on him. He's like he said in other interviews, he's like, that's my brother. And eventually we'll get to that space where they can talk.
I feel bad for him. I really do.
But,
I'm not going down the man, because I really think he have a problem. And it's like, it's wrong. It'll be wrong for me to down somebody who really has a mental illness. And it's not, I'm not finna down him, because I think he really has a problem.
Like, and with his mother passing about 12 years ago, he came out with great music going through that pain. But I think he should have dealt with that pain.
So what about sorry, go ahead.
And coped with it.
No,
instead
I agree.
We could have waited for the music.
Because when a person likes you, they will wait. Like Missy Elliott, she hadn't released something in what?
14 years?
14 years. Everybody was happy. And I still was mad because it wasn't a full album. I was mad. Kendrick, I'm still waiting on him. At least J. Cole giving us something. Kendrick I'm heartbroken. But that's another video for another day.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just like when he, like I said, his mother's passing really messed him up, and he was still great a short period of time after that.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, he went around the wrong. He fell in love with Kim Kardashian, and we all know how Kim Kardashian her rise to fame. Now, I'm not knocking her for it, but I don't think Kanye should have got himself entangled in that family.
Really? That's the word you're gonna use?
Yes, I'm using entangled.
I just feel like he should have got out, like Tiger did. Travis Scott got out. It kind of benefited Travis Scott a little bit, though.
He got out, though.
I mean, because he got the child.
He's forever.
But he's still not, he not with Kylie no more, though. It kind of helped him, though, because his music is still... But Travis Scott was weird before, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like he was weird the whole time. He's always been different. So it's not like they changed him. He was always weird, you know? He was always kind of weird, awkward, shy. He was never, you know? But everybody afterwards have just been... Well, shout out to Lamar Odom. He got better.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just don't feel like that's the family. That's not the right... He needs a better support system, and he don't have it. And it's like, until he gets it, it's going to only get worse. But, so let's talk about, since we was talking about albums. So after Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, I want you to go album by album. Because I haven't heard nothing after that. Well, I heard Life of Pablo, but I haven't heard, like, you know, his other stuff. I've heard snippets of it, and it made me not want to listen to the whole thing. So, you've heard all of them, right?
I've heard all.
So go ahead and tell me progressively why that CD was worse, and like progressively, you know, why you didn't like it, or what was he thinking, or you know, even the gospel. Get into the gospel stuff too. Get into all that.
Well, the gospel album that he came out with, I forgot his name.
I have to go in order.
Okay, all right.
So after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So after 2010. Him and Jay dropped The Watch the Throne, which has, listen to it now, like, before some of the songs was like, it kind of went over my head, but growing up now, I was like, I appreciate listening to the album, and I could go through the whole album without, like, I could pass through all the big hits, like Niggas in Paris.
So you don't like
Otis. No. I'm saying, like, I only really listen to it for those songs.
And honestly, I didn't even like Otis at first because I just thought I thought the sample was weird. And then it's one of them, like, you know how you don't like a song at first, then it grows on you? Like, I started listening to it more, and then I heard it in my car, like, really loud, and I was like, oh, so you gotta listen to it loud.
And then We Major. She never liked We Major.
No, it's not that I never liked it. It's just that, you know how when you have a CD and it's long and you like you just want to hurry up and get over it. I think the last few songs I just kind of skipped because I never. But then on Late Registration, We Major with Nas. That fucking beat is. I never had heard Everything I Am. I never had heard Big Brother. I never had heard Homecoming on Graduation because I don't know. But now the older I get, it's like when you get older, you learn to appreciate. You know, because that's when he was good. That was the old times when he was still good. And it's like, you just learn to appreciate. And it's like, to this day, I can still go back and listen to his first, like, 5 albums and be like, yo, I miss him. Like, and it's sad because you want a person to progress music-wise, but it's like he keep getting worse. It's like he have spurts, up and down spurts. And it's like, he'll be good, then he'll be bad, and you're like, what the fuck going on? Then the next time people be like, oh yeah, I like this one. Then the next time you're like, yeah. So I just don't feel like Kim is good for his creative space, and he needs somebody. Yeah.
He needs somebody that's going to tell him, listen, this is not right. He needs somebody he's going to respect their opinion.
Right.
Now, Jay qualifies for that, but I'm not sure Jay's equipped to handle.
Why? You don't think he can deal with him?
I don't think.
Or you just don't think he wants to?
I don't think he wants to deal with
the drama.
With all that drama.
But if you love somebody,
if you take out Kim, then I think he'll plug himself in
But
and
if
be
you
like for
don't,
help.
if you love somebody, ain't you gonna try your best to help them? Or you feel like after a while it's just like, no, I can't do it anymore.
After a while, it's just like if you're moving some type of way, but we don't know what happened for their relationship to deteriorate.
But the problem is, Kanye says that he stopped taking his medicine because he's bipolar. If you take something or something, don't you think that'll help a little bit? I mean, I get it. Some people don't believe in medicine, but I mean, don't you think they have a lot to do with it? You're fine, then all of a sudden, you don't ever let our kids play together. Da-da-da-da-da. Kim tried to get an abortion. Like, I mean, damn, this shit just be random, you know? And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't understand. I want to understand more because I don't really know anything about bipolar disorder. I know a little bit about it, but I know it's not an easy mental illness to deal with from a person on the outside, like a family member. Like, if I was related to him, I wouldn't understand it as much, you know? He probably don't even understand it either. The person going through it probably don't understand it either. So it's like, I just wish he had a better support system, like I said, because everybody needs somebody in their life when they're going through bad times. And it's like he an only child, he ain't got no siblings. You know, it's like, what do you do at that point?
That's true. That's true.
If Donda was here, he wouldn't be with no Kim Kardashian. Donda West, his mama is not playing that shit. He wouldn't be with her. Sorry. I don't even know how you in love with this woman. What do y'all talk about? that's what I want to know. What do they talk about?
I don't know.
But he knew how she was when he married her. That's all I say.
But and just to go further, what I was saying, like after Watch the Throne, he had Yeezus.
I never heard that.
And Yeezus, I tried to listen to it. I didn't finish.
What?
And I didn't want to finish.
What?
Because it seemed like it was so many thoughts on one song. It was
overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Okay.
To me. It's overwhelming to me. Other people love that album. I'm glad I didn't buy it. And then went from Yeezus to Life of Pablo. Now there were some songs where there was glimpses of ODA.
Cause I like
You know what parts in LA?
Yeah, because I love Kendrick anyway. But what's the song?
Famous?
Yeah, I love that song. Dum dum di dum bum bum. The video, I could have did without that.
Father Stretch My Hands.
Fade, 30 Hours. I like at least about half of the season, which is still not good because ain't it like almost 30 songs?
Well, yeah, about 19.
Yeah, I thought it was like almost 30 songs.
No.
Oh, well, I like maybe half of it.
Yeah,
and it's only because of the beat, really. I'm not gonna lie, cause no. What about what you call it? The song he got with Chance the Rapper. The first song. It's a church song with Kelly Price. And Karis Franklin. Light Beam, Ultra Beam Light. Ultra Beam. Right. Yeah, I like that one. I mean, Kanye.
He's always had those gospel roots.
Yeah, he needs to stick back to from the beginning because when he was that Kanye, like I was feeling him, like he knew how to use a sample in the right way, and you felt it. Like I miss old Kanye that was talking about, you know,
about stuff that's going on. Like this will be the perfect time for him to come out with something, him to pull from what he had before, and just remaster it into a 2020 version of himself. Yeah. Like that, it would be perfect because people love that. Like J. Cole, like you tell, there was a song that J. Cole did where he was subliminally going at Kanye. And like we all know he was going at Kanye. I think it was False Prophets. Oh. False Prophets.
I heard this song. I gotta hear it again though.
And it was just like what he was saying in that song, we all felt that way about Kanye. At one point,
what did he say?
He was just saying like he fell from grace and like we looked up to you and you let us down.
How he ever been? Have they ever been cool?
Yeah, I believe they were cool, but it's just like Kanye was huge for us growing up. Like growing up, listening to
He
Kanye.
came out with his first CD when I was that 04?
Yeah, 04.
I was in fourth grade
04.
when I first heard Jesus Walks and All Falls Down, like I was singing at the beginning. I just really messed with him. I've always saw something in him. Like I just missed that one.
And it's like he just seems like he just keeps getting himself into more and more trouble, because between that, the whole Drake and Pusha T coming in.
And my thing is, I don't even know why he even talked about Drake's son. Like, my thing is, why would you randomly tell somebody, oh, Drake got a son? Why? Like, how do y'all start talking about that in conversation? That's the question.
I don't know. It's like...
Pusha T don't fuck with him. Like, why would you do that?
Like, I understand Drake's position as far as, him trying to confide with him, because Drake is also a big fan of Kanye. You could tell, like, his influence. No, not at all. Okay. Not at all. You could tell, like, his influence. Kanye is the father of... He's kind of like the father as far as, like...
What?
Like, the 808 and Heartbreaks album. Like, a lot of... You can tell there's a lot of influence.
Auto-tune?
No, I'm just saying, like, I could see Drake doing, like, a Heartless record. I could see Drake doing... You don't see Drake doing a Heartless record? Well, I see.
That much auto-tune? No.
No, I'm not saying auto-tune. I'm just saying
song as far as... Of auto-tune. The way he's saying, yo. But I'm talking about the auto-tune. I'm thinking about auto-tune when you say
I'm not saying auto-tune.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying,
Well,
like,
yeah. The words? Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, he just needs to, like, go away. Like how Dave Chappelle went away.
Mm-hmm. And come back better.
He just needs to, like...
But it was never nothing wrong with Dave Chappelle. It's just that they tried to fuck with him. He was like, nah, fam, I ain't selling my soul, fam. Like...
Which, yeah, I respect that.
That's what happened to Dave Chappelle, and now he making all his money coming back. Like, that's what he do. Some people need time for themselves. Hey, maybe that's what's happening with Kendrick right now. Maybe. I mean, and he got a new child. So, yeah. I mean, we don't know what's going on. But all I know is Kanye needs a break from the limelight. He needs a break from himself.
And, like, we congratulate him for being a billionaire. Because he became a billionaire this year with, Yeezy brand, the sneakers, and everything. Well, some of the things... Trash. Clothes, yes. Clothes need some work.
You poked holes in them.
But he has that deal with the Gap. So we'll see how
the deal with the Gap... Do he have something to do with the clothes, or do they do it? Because it's holes in them. It's just holes in them.
No, but he's going to... Supposedly, from what I read, he's going to make more affordable clothing.
But they need to look better.
Of course. But
Yeezys, some of them are okay, but not all. Some of them look like space shoes. Space Crocs, that's what I'm calling them. Ooh, it's about to rain.
Yeah. But, so yeah, it's just... I know we've been rambling about Kanye, but... I can't stand the rain.
Against my window. Sorry. Beep, beep. Alright, go ahead.
But I know we've been rambling a lot on this video, but it's just like Kanye meant a lot to a lot of people, and including us included as well. Like, there's nothing like listening to a Kanye record and be like, damn, I wish he was this one. I wish he was still like this, or some type of form of this. But we want you to get better. All right.
Okay.
All right, but we really want Kanye to be better. We want him to be in great spirits. But I just gotta knock him for one thing. I know but yeah, okay. you went from before he went to the gospel route. He had songs. He had a song with Lil Pump.
I forgot about that song.
He had a song about ecstasy with talking about the Kardashian sisters or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He had that song, Scoopity Poop Poop. He had that song. And then I know he had a song with T.I. Kanye versus T.I. Like Kanye versus the People or something like that. Something to that effect. And, you know, Kanye liking Trump. Like, if old Kanye was able to go into the future and see recent Kanye, he would look at him like he's crazy. Now, would Kanye listen to Kanye? We don't know.
My thing is, how you go from Bush don't like black people to I'm fucking with Donald Trump. Donald Trump is way worse than George Bush. I'm not saying that George Bush was good, but I'm just saying Donald Trump is like way worse than George Bush. So I mean, how you go from that? You know, Mike Myers looked at him like, okay, like,
Kanye, you don't,
because it was so random.
And Kanye, you don't need to be running for president.
I don't think
you really don't.
He's not gonna run for president. I think it was a joke. It was a joke. It had to be.
You know, and it's just like we keep holding out hope, but sooner or later that hope is going to run out.
Right.
And once that hope runs out, you know, we're gonna love you for your shit. We're gonna be like, once we get to a point where we're like, you know what, this is how Kanye is going to be, and we're just gonna have to accept it.
You're gonna be on an episode of Unsong. What happened to Kanye?
Well, he's making his money, but he needs to.
But nobody's gonna want to listen to his music anymore. That's what I mean.
I think he'll just have to just
do other stuff.
He just needs to be behind the scenes.
He can still produce. Or you think he just don't need to be in music at all? I thought you said he couldn't get out of a contract or something.
Supposedly, he's in a lifelong contract.
But who signs something like that?
I don't know.
That don't sound right already.
But we, like I said, we really pray for Kanye. Get well.
Please.
Not only for your kids, but importantly for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to take care of your kids.
Right.
And you got to make sure you watch who your kids are around. Because,
yeah, including their mom.
Because
no shade.
I don't know how she is behind the scenes,
but
she don't seem like she's really motherly. She seems like she's more like, I'm a mother in front of these.
Yeah, because it's like every time you always see her, come here, North, take a picture for me. Take a picture of me. Like, what the hell?
It's not about that. It's not about taking pictures. It's about you spending quality time with your kids. Now, we don't have kids, but that's just common sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kanye, I believe he will get better over time. Just gotta take those steps, take it day by day, and just keep hope alive. Just pray and just try to have a support system, a better support system behind you that has substance and not just a whole bunch of money. Because I'd rather have a whole bunch of people with substance than people with a whole bunch of money. Now, having a whole bunch of money is great, but if you're not rich inside if you don't have rich relationships with people, as far as you're able to go back and forth having conversations, whether it's deep or not deep, then you're just gonna fall off. You're just gonna just go crazy.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. That about says it.
But again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell so you get the notifications. Leave a comment. Let us know what other topics you want us to touch on, and we'll look at the comments. And we'll make more content for you. We have some ideas, but you can give us ideas, and we'll touch on them. So, anything else? All right. Thank you for watching another video of the Couples Corner, and y'all have a blessed day. Peace.